Hello again, YouTube. We continue in this marriage negativity series. Y'all got to hear about the negative stuff too. And I want to base this on red flags. Red flags. We talk about red flags all the time, but I want to talk about one in particular that married men face. And that is your wife or wife-to-be likes other men in that way. Let me talk about something right quick. You see this early. Don't ignore it. Case in point. At church, right? First, the night I punched this one guy one particular night. That same night, there was a guy from the church that I had started going to. I was still in the street, but I was, like I told y'all, I was trying to change. So I was going to church sometimes. And the drummer in the church just was being all aggressive with the girlfriend at the time, wife-to-be. So I was ready to beat him up. Now, here's what I should have noticed back then. There was another guy, there was these two other guys, right? I wish I could show you my example, like when a woman holds her hands a certain way when a guy is talking or singing. That is a red flag, man. So there's one particular guy in the church. Actually, it was two. The whole time I'm thinking, she likes both of them. Now, this is what was crazy. You know how guys pick up on vibes? Why were all three of those guys paying attention to her? The one, he literally tried to get with her in the bar. The other two, one of them she talked to before me. The other one liked her too. I should have saw all of that as red flags, man. Those was red flags, man. Remember what I tell y'all, when they too comfortable around guys to the point where they don't know how to tell guys no, they don't know how to get guys out of their face, it's because maybe they don't want to. See, we don't be wanting to admit this stuff because we be trying to go all the way with these chicks. Marriage, walk down the aisle, everything. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of this stuff was already there and I didn't want to see it. The drummer dude, she could have shoved him across the room. All my guys was in there. If he would have tried something, they would have either came and got me or they'd have been like, hey man, this my guy girl, man, you got a problem or something? We was deep up in there. They wouldn't have let it go down. But like he came and told me, hey man, he said, man, dude right there keep trying to get with your girl, man. I said, I got to talking and he was criticizing me. He told me that's what you get for coming in here with a notcher. He called my wife a notcher. Well, girlfriend at the time. So this stuff was already there, man. She used to always bring up some nasty things that this church dude said to her. And like that was shaping like I always knew church people, they ain't as different as you think. They try to act like they better. A lot of them, they do the same stuff. They just more sneaky with it and they more deceived by the devil. The devil sometimes won't let you even see certain stuff. When she got you, she got you. So every time this one dude came up to sing, she'd be standing there with her hands certain like she got out of her seat. I'm looking at her like, but in my mind, I don't want to think negative. Like, you like him or something? You into him or something? And a couple times I would ask her about him and it just turned into an argument. They'll criticize your exes as if they're better than your exes, but in actuality, they did more negative things and said more negative things than your exes if you got your eyes open. So they'll bring up something they think they know or they halfway know about one of your exes, but they've been guilty of a whole bunch more, and a lot of it you might not even know about. I don't know what she was doing with those church dudes. I'm not going to accuse her, but who knows? There was a lot of stuff going on back then. I don't know. It ain't like she'll, oh, by the way, I did this. That ain't how they work, man. Remember this tip, pointer. Your wife will carry things to the grave, and she'll criticize you because you don't know that she did that. You don't know that she said that. She'll be having her double standard in full effect just because she knows you don't know. You don't know exactly what she's done. You don't know exactly what they said. They'll be worried about what's on your phone, but they'll be deleting everything off of theirs. Yes, hey, listen, I'm here to help. If none of what I'm saying matters, go right ahead. Shoot them dice. Roll the dice, as they say. Like the dude say, don't listen to this dude. Roll the dice. It's better than dying alone. You freaking simp. You freaking simp, you. You probably a cuck. Your wife probably be making you put on tutus and go next after she mess with the dude. Saying some stuff like that. Making you, these women be having these dudes catching nut in their mouth. You already know I put 18 and above. Of another man. And they think that they love her and that she loves them. Come on, man. I'm going to talk for a little while. I'm waiting on this order, them to bring out this order so I can deliver it. But this is the things that you have to know. It could be you and it could be worse for you. Let me say that again. It could be you and it could be worse for you. Don't ever let none of these women tell you you shouldn't even be listening to that. You put negativity on our relationship. Trust me, she gonna put enough of that on your relationship herself if she ain't already doing it. She could be talking to dudes from her high school behind your back. They do this, man. This is what they do. They'll talk to, and I believe this is me coming out here, so I'm gonna close. Wait, nah, that ain't me. I don't got no multiple. I got one. Wait, let me see though. If he comes up to me, we'll continue to. I'm gonna pause it, or we'll just bring it back later. Well, no, he ain't coming up to me. So they could be talking to a guy. Some of them will even mess with their own relatives, thinking he'll never suspect that. Cousins sneaking all through the back door. Neighbors see, oh, that's my cousin. Neighbors coming over your house when you probably don't know. You just never know, man. The safest two things to do, if you don't want to deal with the stuff we talk about, is monk mode or just not getting married. Not moving them in, not getting married. Because sometimes when you was trying to throw that 7, but you gonna shoot that snake eye. Yeah, I know how dice is. That's why they compare it to a dice. You want to roll a 7, but you don't always roll no 7. That's only one number on the die. You liable to roll snake eyes. So you got to watch out for them red flags. Because, like, if I think right, liking those dudes back then, kind of some things happened down the line that were similar. Think about it. Women have to know how to tell guys no, how to make guys waste their money if they try to win you over with money. But a lot of them ain't going to do it. You know what they're going to do? They're going to try to flip it on you like you wrong for thinking like that. And then when you do this, like here's what I used to do a lot of time. I'll say something like, let's see who agrees with you. Keep them out of our business. Because a lot of time when guys can sense when your relationship is shaky. Like some guys just got it like that. They can sense it. And they'll come right in your face sometimes even, and try to be sneaky. I've had it done to me a couple times. But it's like you start to see it by the time they start to see the things I'm talking about, it's already over with. You just there. When you start seeing her kind of easing up with other dudes, it was already over with. You just still there trying to make it work. That's why you say, well, I got this on her, this on her, this on her. Man, that stuff was in play already. People just don't be wanting to admit it. They don't be wanting people to know. Like your friends that be on Facebook hugged up with their wives. Their relationships sometimes be even worse than yours. They just faking the funk. They be cheating. Listen, if you cheating on your wife, I don't care how many, you can go to Acapulco, Turks and Caicos, or whatever it's called, and everywhere else around the globe. Your stuff is dead and it's fake. Because if you doing anything that she would get mad at you for that she don't know that you doing, your relationship ain't real. You living a lie. Guys be trying to practice polygyny without officially practicing polygyny. And I've had married guys tell me, hey man, I'm going home to my wife, man. If I want some side, I'll have some side. That kind of stuff. These people got multiple. That's why they ain't brought mine up. Like I said, when they come out, I'm about to close this in a minute anyway. I know that ain't mine either, so. But the red flags be there. They be liking other dudes, but then they'll call you their boyfriend, but they like other dudes. Red flag. It's going to come back down the line. The minute you not giving her what she want, the minute you not doing what she want, it's all going to come back. You know why? Because she's never into you like that to begin with. Y'all dudes just be trying to have kids and stuff. You got to realize a kid is a bill anyway. You'll be better off if you want kids that bad, having kids with somebody that you think is going to be this and that, and just bite whatever bullet, because you're going to bite the bullet anyway. But the bullet that you bite in a failed marriage is like a 50 caliber bullet. The bullet that you bite in a failed relationship and you had kids and y'all just break up, that's a little 380 bullet, little 9mm. It's a little hollow point. It'll sting you, might hurt you, might injure you, but it ain't gonna practically kill you like that 50 cal bullet will. Them failed marriages, the 50 caliber bullet. Some of y'all relationship just be a little 22. Pew. Shoot. Take it right out. One stitch. But the marriage failed with 3 kids, 4 kids, 6 kids. That's like somebody unloading a clip on you. Fall. You practically in the coma fighting for your life. Y'all see the difference? I know y'all don't want to believe it though. Y'all want sugar and spice. I remember what they used to tell us in elementary. Guys, what do we teach you about girls? And all of us little boys with our little weak voices. There's sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what they taught us in Milwaukee. They tried to get us to have a positive view. But I think this is me coming. Pause. My order. So I'm going to just get off of here. I may make another one, but we'll see. Stay tuned. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.